Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to start actually the new series for MITRE ATT&CK framework. And this framework I'm going to demonstrate different tools, techniques and the procedures used by the attackers. So this is the video in that series, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate you that how we can evade the existing defenses using the SOCKSPY proxy. And in order to build this setup, I'm using this machine which is known as a Kali machine here, which you can see on your screen. And this IP address for this machine 192.168.10.150. And here is my victim or targeted network, where I have the exploited one machine, which IP address is 192.168.0.198. And my objective is to move the laterally by using this proxy machine, or you can say the victim machine, using the SOC proxy. So just to give you the hint that I have already compromised this machine. From this exploited machine, I am going to make the lateral movement over this target, because if I will try to connect to this directly the target machine, the firewall is already blocking me. So I have to use this machine as a NOC store, or you can say that all the traffic need to be initiated from this machine, which will be exploited machine, to the target machine. So let's jump into the Kali to show you how we can achieve all of these objectives. So first I am going to SSH to my to the victims, where I have already compromise the system, which is kt.com. And yes, here is asking for a password, so I'm going to provide this password to connect it. So I have successfully logged into the victim machine. Now what is the next step to make it as to evade the existing defenses? I'm going to use this proxy tunnel, and in order to do that I need to have one port from this machine. So I'm going to check this NAT stat -t NIP. So this is the SSH port, and apart from this we have another port which is above 1000. So I'm going to leverage this port to make my proxy using the SOCKS proxy. So how we can achieve this target? So I have to exit, and I'll go ahead to make the connection based on SSH -d flag, and using this port number, which is 3306, and then specifying the username, which will be Silky in my case, and specifying the target, which will be kt.com. Okay, and now I'll try to connect to the target and provide the password in order to make the connection. Yeah, we successfully make it the changes which we require. Now I will open a new pane in order to make the changes to proxy. So I'll make the changes in the proxy. So at the bottom you will see there will be entry for Tor. So this is the entry actually used for Tor. You want to make for SSH, so you have to use the SOC5, and here is my local IP address which I am going to use, and this is the port number which will be used. So I have already made this entry. Just going to leave this, Control-X. And now what will be the next step? I'm going to use to validate whether it's working or not. So I'm going to use the proxy chain to use the browser. I'll be using the proxy chains 4 in this case. My browser is now popped up. As you can see right now, we have this port number 3306, and where something related to I think this is the MySQL server which is running and showing the password here also. And if I would like to browse Before actually, I would like to browse this other IP address which I'm trying to achieve as TTP 192.168.0.192. So you can see I can browse it from here. So I'll show you that how we can achieve all the things uh, from this machine itself. So first I will try to scan the IP address, the targeted IP address which I showed you in the diagram. So in order to scan it, I will use the proxy chains and use 4-q, and then I will use nmap for it. I just wanted to scan the TCP ports over there, 192.168 and 0.192, and I don't want the ping for this machine. So let's see, we can have the two ports, one is 22 and one is port number 80 is already open. So this traffic is not generated by me, it's actually going through the victim. Let me show you the diagram again. This is the victim or exploited machine. This is actually scanning this target. If you want to check this is the real case, so what I will do, I will try to SSH from the attacker machine directly to the target. Can I do that one? Let's see. So this is my attacker machine. If I can make SSH any root, let's say root and 192.168.0.192. See, the connection has been refused. So means the firewall is already blocking the connection towards the target. But when I am trying from the victim machine, victim or exploited machine, which you can call it, then I can make this connection over there. Let's see how we can make it. So I'm going to use the proxy chain again, and this time I will directly access this machine using SSH root 192.168.0.192. Can you see this? It's asking for the password now, so I'll provide the password. See, we are logged into the victim machine, which will be, it's not my Kali machine, there is already Kali machine, so don't worry about that. This is the IP which I am using here. So what is my objective? To show you that this is one of the techniques actually used in the MITRE attack frameworks by attackers to evade the existing defenses. Since this is the internal network and you believe that this target IP address is not exposed to the internet, then you believe that there is no control needed, but this is not the real case. I usually advise to my clients to have different perspective to understand the things which not from a defender perspective but also from attacker perspective, because the existing defenses which we have is not sufficient to actually to protect ourselves. We need to look for the zero trust approach, we need to look for the UBA based approach, we need to look for threat hunting and different other use cases which I used to develop for the clients. But I don't want to discuss all of these things to right now, but my objective is in this video, this is the one of the technique which will be used by the attackers, or will be not, it's already used by the attackers. So you can find in the MITRE attack framework, and that's using the SOC proxy. In the next video, I'm going to demonstrate a new technique which will be again for evading the existing defenses, and that will relate it to the new tool. Subscribe this video, because in this series I'm going to demonstrate all the techniques which I can manage to do in my lab to explain you from an attacker perspective. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Take care.